Connecting. Hunter ID confirmed.
Good morning, Lincoln, and hello, hunters. This is Lad's Latest, your briefing hub for Love and Deepspace.
Good morning, hunters, and happy reset day. I hope that you all had a wonderful weekend. I know that I certainly did. A new dawn has arrived in Lincoln City, and HQ is cautiously optimistic that the Deep Space Tunnel and Metaflux anomalies don't kick off the year with a bang. Of course, I'm Mira, your Hunter Morale Officer here at Lincoln HQ, and let's prepare for the new dawn with a weekend recap, where we go over everything that happened over the weekend that you may have missed. Of course, we're starting with our dates and reminders. Starting with Zane's Medical Rescue, which is his first solo rerun, which ends December 31st. We also still have our kitty card reruns, which ends on January 1st. Xavier's Heartfelt Gift is still currently going on until January 2nd. Now, if you've been doing it since the beginning, you should have already received the memory. It only takes 7 days. There's less than 7 days available at this time, so hopefully you've already logged in a few days, but make sure that you are logging in for a cumulative of 7 days in order to receive the free 5-star memory for Xavier. Also, don't forget to get the redeem codes. I would really hate for you to miss on some free diamonds, some free pulls, some free stamina. That ends on January 20th. Now, I won't go too far in depth with what happened on the live stream on Friday. If you are interested in a recap, I do have one available. I will place it in the card up above, or I will place it at the end of the video as well. You're welcome to go take a look at that. I will cover some of the major points that happened in the live stream though. Of course, starting with the biggest one, which is the multi-banner Throne of Arrows. This does start on December 31st, and everyone I've talked to is absolutely beside themselves. I don't think the community realized how much they wanted like a sci-fi banner until we've gotten a sci-fi banner. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just so totally, I mean, we're playing a sci-fi love game where we needed more sci-fi, and this doesn't get any more than that. I'm super excited about all of the cards. They all look absolutely amazing. I'm really interested to see if they're going to do like the Catch-22 thing where they add 2 different endings. I'm still Copium. Maybe they'll add a second Kindle. I doubt it, but now would be the time to start. Let me know down in the comments which one you plan on pulling on first, or if you plan on ranking one of them, let me know. I think I'm excited for Silas's the most. Oddly enough, they just made him so hot in this one. Like, they're all hot, but I don't know, there's something about Silas's this time that I'm totally into. Also, the one thing everyone has been dying for is also being released. The next segment of the main story to our yesterday. This is starring Xavier and Raphael. Yes, it is our Starfish update. And it starts on January 2nd. I know that a lot of people have been craving lore, including myself, especially after Silas's myth. I really need some answers, or at least something to go off of to do more lore dives. But I'm really excited about this. It looks really awesome. I think the premise of it is going to be super neat, especially with Xavier's and visiting the backtrackers again, or the idea of the backtrackers. And I'm also really excited that we get to see Nest Guy again. Let me know down in the comments as well what you're most excited about for the main story update. We did also get information on Lemonette Trove. It does start on January 5th, which is the Monday following the update. I do have a video coming out, but listen, just wait for the video. The video will be out a little bit later today, and I am so over the moon about how Lemonette Trove is run. I'm really excited to see how well it functions. But listen, I cannot praise this function enough. I don't even know if I praised it enough in my video, but I'm so excited for Lemonette Trove. I know I said that previously when everything came out, but I think this was a really great addition to the game. We did also get the next announcement for our new Pulse Hunter banner. I was actually waiting for them to drop something like this. They always do it at the version releases, so it was just a matter of time, or at least every odd version release. They did this for the 3.0 as well. But Pulse Hunter, Sky's Embrace, now it's Heart's Compass. You'll probably always refer to it as Pulse Hunter though. But basically it's just a way to guarantee you to get the X-Base Echo memories. They're really good for for myth memories. But yeah, I was wondering when they were going to announce this. I'm really glad they did. If you want more information, I do have a video out though. I'll put it on the card. I will also put it at the end of this video so you guys can take a look at it. The new promises were announced as well. Xavier's Firelit Embrace and Caleb's Held Orchard are due to be released on December 31st. Also, this entirely in-canon accessory that they've provided us is so cute. I can't wait for the guys to appear in the Destiny Cafe with it on. I'm so excited. Let me know down in the comments which one you plan on getting your hands on. They did also release the information for the yearly pass. This is something that they did last year. It's going to start on December 31st, and there are 3 different levels: the Diamond, the Wish, and the Growth gift. Each one gives you different variations of items, whether it's diamonds, a Deep Space Wish ticket, or some Growth Ascension items. I won't go too deep into this because I did make a video for the breakdown of each of the gifts. So if you're interested, I will place a card up at the top right now, or I will have the video at the end of this one. They are also offering pre-sale packs. This started yesterday and goes until December 31st. I am rounding up on both these prices, but the first pack is for 50 cents, and you get 1 limited Deep Space Wish, 30 diamonds, and some soda cans. I'm pretty sure there's another name for those, but I like soda cans better. The second pack is $5 and gets you 10 limited Deep Space Wishes, 300 diamonds, some soda cans, and a universal headpiece. They're also doing a server progression bar. As people purchase it, it goes up. They're offering 3 levels of Ascension crates, and at the end, they have a chat bubble for everybody who purchased it. At the time of recording this, we're at 70%. I suspect that when this goes up, it will already be at 100. So congratulations to anybody who purchased this. You now get a new chat bubble. They are bringing back the Lunar New Year mini game, but instead of lantern making, we are doing paper cutting. You and each of the guys will be able to create your own works of art with paper cutting, and at the end you'll get a few items, including a headpiece, a with him decor, which is super neat, and I think they are actually going to have a video of someone making them as well in real life. So I'm really excited to see that. I always really enjoy having the cultural heritage videos. I think they're always super interesting. This will also start on December 31st, as is most things, and go until January 21st. If you're interested in more information, I have a video link in the card above. Speaking of the new year, they did let us know about the year-end highlights. This year it's called Heart's Archive. They did this last year as well. I barely participated in it because I had just started and all of my stuff was Nightly Rendezvous. But they collected the information from December 28th to December 28th, 2024 to 2025. And you can collect all your information, make journal pages. The guys will make their own journal pages. It's going to be super adorable. You have a progress report from Jenna and the association. I see you, colleague A. I thought I'd got you transferred, but that's okay. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. At the end of the journal, the guys will have their own letters that they give you. They gave out letters last year too. They're very sweet. And it's really cute to see how all of the guys write and their different penmanships. So it's really cool to see. You'll also get some stationery items for your journal, quite a few items at least. You also get an in his room letter to place on the desk. And then you'll get a title suffix, which is yearly echoes. So, I mean, it's cute. It's a small little thing. You do get a few things for it. But it's just kind of nice to look back and see what your year looked like. I may open a specific Hunter's Highlights, or we may go through them specifically on stream, perhaps, so we can see what everybody's looks like. If you want to share it, that is. Just let me know down in the comments if that's something you're interested in. The last big announcement from the live stream is that housing is coming. And I'm going to be 100% real with you guys. I've been playing MLQC and I fully anticipated that the housing was going to be like that. Everyone was talking about decorating and I was ready for everybody to be disappointed. Lo and behold, I am the one that actually was underestimating it. I really thought at the very least it was going to be like the Royal Mask. I was ready for it to be 3D chibis, but I was not expecting the whole ass Sims in my game. But to say I'm pleasantly surprised is probably the biggest understatement. I totally underestimated this. And I'm really excited to see not only how it functions, but how it comes to be in the future and how it improves in the future. They did give us more information on the housing as well. It looks like there's going to be 5 different areas: the living room, bathroom, bedroom, gym, and garden. You can preset how you want each area to look or choose to decorate it yourself, much like The Sims. They give you a layout as well. It looks like they will be opening up additional spaces in the future. There are going to be weather patterns, which I'm super excited about. They're going to show some fireworks for different events, and it is time as well. You can either set it to real time or you can speed it up and slow it down according to how you feel. Of course, the biggest part is inviting the guys over. Eventually, you'll be able to give them their own key so they can come and go as they please. But it's a lot like The Sims again. I can't believe they put the whole Sims in my game. Each of the guys can interact with different items. You can interact together. MC can take photos, or you can opt to have Auto take photos so you can get both of you in the shot. There is flower growing, cross-pollination, stuff like that, which I think is super cute. You can dress up both the guys and MC in the big walk-in closet. But it sounds... I mean, it's going to be cute. I'm really excited to give it a shot. I can't wait to do it on stream with you guys on the 31st, because I think this is going to be a lot of fun. But let me know down in the comments how you feel about housing, what you think it's going to be like. The Lunar Shop is also getting a facelift. We got a ton of accessories. I say that endearingly. I'm going to caveat this by saying that I really think some of these could have gone in the chocolate shop. The chocolate shop has been neglected for far too long, and while I am still copium that they may still add some things into the chocolate shop before the reset, some of these could have been in there. including but not limited to both of those headpieces, because how ridiculous are those? The earrings and definitely the poses, I think, could have gone in the chocolate shop. What I am okay with being in the Lunar shop are these outfits. I think they're absolutely adorable. I say outfits, it's really just one for each of them in different color variations. Maybe it's time for them to start opening dye channels? Let me know down in the comments how you feel about opening dye channels for the outfits. One thing that was announced on the CN side is the official launch of cloud gaming for Love and Deepspace. I know a lot of people had their reservations about this because it does require some payment. They're offering 3, 7, and 30 days at a time at varying price points. I know payment is not really free-to-play friendly, but on the positive side, I do see this as a way forward for there to possibly be a PC port in the future. So hopefully they're taking that into consideration. This also offloads a bunch of issues with people not being able to download it on their phone, the storage issue thing that they're having. Well, it's not a solid fix. At least it's a temporary fix, or at least I hope that it's a temporary fix until they start moving forward on a PC port. I know it doesn't really help us over here, but I'd like to think that this is their way of trying to figure out how a PC port might possibly work in the future. Finally, we have the start of our new schedule, starting with Throne of Eros multi-banner. I also have a new calendar up. Yay us. We have plenty of weeks before Throne of Eros ends, so we're not even going to worry about the next announcement. I want you guys to enjoy these next 3 weeks. We have so much going on these next 3 weeks. We have the Throne of Eros, we have the mini game, we have the new story, we have the story mini game, we have the Lunar New Year minigame. We have so much going on in these next 3 weeks, so enjoy it. Don't feel overwhelmed by it. I am looking forward to seeing what is coming in the next year, though. It'll be interesting to see how it compares to last year, and then even the year before, if we're interested in taking a look at all three, 2024, 2025, and 2026. It would be interesting to see how they all compare to each other. But this is what it looks like currently. Last but not least, we do have our Hunters highlights. Now, I did do something a little bit different this time. You guys will have to let me know what you think about the new style. It's not even a real new layout, but hopefully it'll help with the length of Hunters highlights as well. Specifically, since we're getting a lot more people, and we might include some new sections. I haven't quite decided yet. But let's go ahead and get started, starting with Deepspace. Deepspace had submitted the Dragon Silas ones quite a while ago. I've been saving them for a rainy day, and I thought Fancy was definitely the rainy day. Of course, Count Dragon Silas is the best, but I also love that you're matching with your Caleb. Deepspace has also provided the QR code for the Caleb picture. I can tell which one's your favorite background. I do love the background, but your journal is my favorite, Deepspace. I think it's so beautiful. And I know that you didn't mean to do like fancy when you sent it in, but it totally worked for this. So I'm really happy that I could provide it for you. And then we have Sarah, who sent in hers. Sarah, I had a really hard time because I wasn't sure which one I wanted to choose, but I decided to hold on to the other one. She's so cute. I love your MC. I think she's so adorable. That dress looks really, really good on her. I really like the light hair. I feel like I don't see a whole lot of light hair MCs, so I'm always really excited when I see them. I do love, it feels like he's holding it for her so that she doesn't get wet. Like he almost feels like a personal bodyguard. But I love it. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Your MC is beautiful. Thank you so much, Sarah, for sending it in. We also have Cece, who sent in quite a bit. Cece, I just wanted to see your MC. Also, my favorite one is, let me know down in the comments why Raphael is pouting. Really, the question should be, why isn't Raphael pouting? But I love the choice of doing fancy with Silas on your journal as well. I think it's a great combination. Silas loves the fancy things. So I really love your journal. Of course, I couldn't resist getting the two poses for our two king and god. They're just inherently fancy poses, so I really love it. Also, I do have to mention, your MC looks like she's just having a blast. Like she inherently like meant to piss off Raphael. But I absolutely love all of these. Cece, thank you so much for sending them. And then we have Susan. Susan, it's so cute. Also, I'm really glad that you chose Raphael. I saved the other one for later. But I love the Raphael. Raphael looks so good in this. They all look good in this thing. See, my brain doesn't even work. They all look good in the turtleneck. But with the dress combination, it's actually a really nice combination. I don't know what it is. I think maybe it might be like the matching necklines. But I absolutely love this. And I love that hairstyle on your MC too. I think she looks absolutely gorgeous with it. But thank you so much. Oh yeah, the background too. I mean, it screams fancy. Thank you so much, Susan. I really appreciate it. And then we have Kira. Kira did something a little bit different, or at least I chose the ones that she did a little bit differently this time. She sent collages of all of the pictures. Of course, I chose the Zayn one because Zayn with glasses and that top and the hat, it spoke to me. It's so good. It's so good. But I do like your Caleb one as well, where it looks like your MC just stole his hat. But I thought this was fun and different, and I'm really glad that you sent them in because I have never gotten anything like this. So yay for thinking outside the box. I love them, Kira, though. I really love, you actually ended up giving me technically more photos than you normally do. But I love how simple they are also with the stickers. Yeah. And then she also did send in her QR codes. If anybody's interested, you feel free to pause the screen here. And then we have a lady who did both very sweet and very dramatic. Of course, the dramatic ones are my favorite. I really like the Zayn pose, but also with the new Raph update, that one feels just very, well, like you said, accidentally manifested fighting next to Raphael. I'm here for it though. I also really like the classic Zayn's in the red also is like one of my favorites. It feels just very coupley, like you guys suddenly got asked to take a photo and you're like, I don't know how to pose. Or they snapped it too fast and you guys didn't have a chance to smile. But I love how dramatic these are. I've saved the other ones for later. Thank you so much, lady, for sending these in. I really appreciate it. And then we have Montoya. Montoya, I love your MC. She's so cute. I chose your solo MC with the white. The white looks so good on her. She's so beautiful. I also really love the background and how silly she is. And then I chose the Raphael one. I read the title. The title of the Raphael one was I Want to Be Part of Your Symphony, and I couldn't pass up placing it in the Hunter's highlights because it feels very mix of like Little Mermaid and Part of Your Symphony, and like you're floating up because he's singing. I don't know. I just really love how whimsical it is. Also, the background fits perfectly. And I assume that those are SFX. I haven't seen them. I probably have them. I just haven't seen them before. But I think this was absolutely just an amazing choice in picture. Thank you. I love it. And then last but not least, we do have Lilith, who sent in quite a bit, but I chose my most favorite ones. Of course, my most favorite one, the Zayn one, looks like you guys just like are taking a candid couple picture. And I think it's so cute. I also really like your MC at the bottom left as well. She just looks so precious. Looks like she's waiting for her god. So I half expect her to start singing for Raphael. And then the Xavier one, of course, I feel like it's so dramatic that it's giving like magazine, like he was asked to do a magazine and he said sure because that's what Xavier would do. But I do absolutely love it. And then your journal, of course, is super simple as well. I know you said it wasn't too fancy, but you know, it's still good. I really like the addition of his little cat snow thing. I'm glad you added the cat snow sculpture that he does. But thank you so much, Lilith. I really appreciate it. And I love all these photos. But that is all we have for our Hunters highlights. That went a lot faster than it normally does. I decided to do it by person instead of by like couple and stuff like that. I'm still going to keep all of them, all of the links open because it's easier to go through them that way. But let me know down in the comments how you liked it. If you guys want to see it a little bit differently, or if you guys couldn't see anything or whatever, let me know. I'm always happy to adjust it or put it back to what it was. But this week's Hunters highlights was the fancy theme, and you guys all delivered. You guys also delivered that I asked for an overabundance of them, and I really appreciate it because I'm super excited to use them in my project also. You guys will be getting a hint for that project very soon. But that is it for our Hunters highlights. Thank you to everybody who submitted them. If you're interested in joining in Hunters highlights, keep an eye out for the community posts. I will always be posting themes with the links down in the description, and you guys can submit them and I will put them in the weekend recap every Monday. But that is all I have for you guys today. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. I'd really love to see you guys around. I also have an Instagram and Blue Sky where I post nearly every day. I also stream every Tuesday at noon PST on YouTube. Tomorrow we'll be going through Xavier's Precious Moments. We'll also be going over some headcanons that my community has. Let me know down in the comments what part of the update or parts of the update that you're most excited for. Please feel free to fangirl. I will definitely be joining in, especially with this new multi-banner and the new main story update. But that's a wrap for our weekend recap. Let's enjoy a brief moment of optimism before the universe remembers we exist. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay safe out there, Hunters.